Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hanceville Funeral Home. Funeral services for Jesse Eugene Ayers, age 19 of Coleman, will be at 1 p.m. tomorrow in Colbert Memorial Chapel. Jonathan Held and Danny Yarbrough officiate burial in Poplar Creek Cemetery. Colbert Memorial Chapel of Tuscumbia is directing. Visitation will be 5 to 9 p.m. tonight at the funeral home. Graveside services for Lillian Mae Tudor Burnham, age 92 of Guntersville, will be at 1 p.m. on Saturday at Bethlehem West Church. The Reverend Tim Aris will officiate burial in the church cemetery. Coleman Heritage in charge. Ms. Burnham passed away yesterday at Barfield Healthcare Center in Guntersville. Visitation will be 10 a.m. to noon Saturday at the funeral home. Funeral services for Estelle Zinsmeister, age 88 of Coleman, will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Coleman Funeral Home Chapel. Dr. Mac Finney and Reverend John Busman will officiate interment in Berlin Cemetery. Coleman Funeral Home in charge. Ms. Zinsmeister passed away yesterday at Hanceville Nursing and Rehab. Arrangements for Ann C. Davis, age 73 of Coleman, are incomplete. Will be announced at a later time by Moss Service. Ms. Davis passed away yesterday at Coleman Regional Medical Center. Francis Owens, age 91 of Coleman, passed away Monday at Coleman Regional Medical Center. Funeral services will be 11 a.m. today at Moss Service. The Reverends Albert Dean Estes and Lee Witherington will officiate interment in Etha Cemetery. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hanceville Funeral Home.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2, broadcasting live at channel2coleman.com. And of course, anytime you want to watch us, we're available at the same website. Oktoberfest is well underway. We'll talk about that.
You look like you have your fall colors on.
Yes.
You look good.
Yes. I'm actually a little bit behind on my brat consumption.
Oh, really? Haven't
Yes.
had quite enough yet?
No.
Oh.
See, normally I try to do one a day.
Okay.
And I'm a little behind, so
Okay.
I need to go a couple of times today and tomorrow to catch up.
Oh, you know, honestly, I have not had any brats all week long. I really need to catch up.
Yes, you do.
I'm going to do that tonight when I go to Sacred Heart.
Yes, yes, I will too. Okay, let's start with the weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. The weather almanac for the 9th of October. The average high temperature 77, the record high 92 in 1939. The average low is 53, and the record low 29 degrees in the year 2000. Sunset at 6:23, sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:45. There's the satellite picture. You can see what's going on around the country. Doesn't look like a lot of major storm activity right now. Our part of the country looks pretty good. It'll be a sunny day today. We can expect a high about 76 degrees. A little bit of a breeze. I think wind is still out of the north. For tonight, partly cloudy, low of 57. Sunny tomorrow, warming up to 79. Same on Friday, and around 80 on Saturday. 79 Sunday, 78 Monday, 73 with a chance of rain on Tuesday. So for the rest of Oktoberfest, beautiful weather. Gosh, it was nice. Last night we went to the fest hall and the beer garden, and the temperature is just perfect. About 70 degrees, something like that.
Yes, it's really a good, don't really have to wear a sweater. Yeah. I had an event last night at Westminster, so I did not get to go out and participate in any of the German eating, but but I'm going to make up for it tonight.
I'll tell you a little experience we had last night. We decided to go out to dinner with a couple who have not participated a lot with Oktoberfest.
Okay.
So they wanted to go out with us. Well, we started at Festal. Of course, we knew that Elks were serving brats in the brat plates, but we were kind of curious as to what was available. at the restaurants. So I asked some people, I said, what's available at Busy Bee, what's available at Moe's, places like that. And they said, the Busy Bee has the best or the most extensive menu. And I was talking to Michael Sullins especially, and Michael was telling me, he said it's 2 sides of a sheet of paper, the menu.
Oh, wow, okay.
So that's where we went to eat, and they have, I think it's 6 different entrees.
Oh, wow.
German entrees.
Wow, that's good.
So it isn't like just brats.
Right. You get some choices.
Right,
If you're
and
not a
very
brat eater.
unusual items. They had trout. I don't know if I've ever seen trout on a menu in the South.
No.
Not very often.
No, you're right. That's not normally, and I eat a lot of fish when I go out, and that's usually not a selection.
They had 2 types of chicken, pork, of course, and then 2 types of brats.
Very good.
And then also what they did with the menu was next to the entrees, they had recommended German beer or German wine, which of course they had in stock.
Right.
But they had, on the side items, which had a lot of the typical German potato salad, the red cabbage, that kind of thing. Michael Sullins told me, he says, you have to try the sauerkraut cake.
Oh, okay.
So we all did.
Okay.
And it tastes just like it sounds.
Oh, you weren't real happy with it? Or?
Well, if you like sauerkraut, it's great. It isn't like sauerkraut on a brat,
right,
obviously. You
right.
know, it's more mild than that.
Is it cooked into it?
Yeah, and it's not baked like it's more fried, I think is what it is. But if you're looking for something different in German food, and I think it's called a Sauerpuff or something like that.
Okay.
But anyway, I just have to congratulate Kyle and Kitty Spears at the Busy Bee for being so creative on what they're doing with the German meals.
Well, you know, and every Friday and Saturday night they're open. I mean, I think the Busy Bee, we were talking about this earlier, I think that the tornado was terrible for Coleman, but the tornado was good for Coleman because really some of these places needed rejuvenation, and I think that has really done it. You know, I mean, they got a clean slate, they got to start over, got to build brand new, and I know it costs them money, but at least insurance helped, so it was just, I think it was a positive thing. That wasn't necessarily a good thing, but it was a positive thing. And I think the Busy Bee is reinventing itself.
Yes,
they have been super busy and just really, you know, it used to be that the old people that were formerly from Coleman, that's where they went. But now they're bringing in the younger crowd and a whole bunch of different people. So I think that's great.
So yeah, I do too. And we finished the evening. We went back to Fest Hall and watched Terry Kavanaugh and went over there. Some of the craft vendors at the beer garden were set up also, even though I think Saturday is supposed to be their big last Saturday and this Saturday.
Yes,
but anyway, about half of them were still doing samples and that kind of thing. But anyway, a lot of fun. Participate if you have not done so. You'll have a good time.
I think so too.
Here's our Facebook friend of the day.
It's Charity Freeman, and Charity likes the Today Show, and she likes reading. So thanks for being our friend, and what you need to do is come by here and pick up your certificate so you can go out to the Berlin area and pick up the big barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue.
And our guest today is probably having more fun than anybody this week.
I think so. It is the new Burgermeister, Miss Marcia Norris, and she is here to visit with us today. And I told her she looks bohemian today. But she said it's authentic German attire, so.
Yes. That's our lineup for today. George is here with news and commentary right after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Time for news and commentary on this Wednesday morning. Well, we had the grisly discovery about a week or so ago in Winston County of 4 people, apparently all committed suicide. Now we found out yesterday in Winston County there's a woman and her nephew found dead in their home in the Upshaw community. That's up near, not too far from Battleground. It's over, of course, in the Winston County area, but it's up there where they basically, the 3 counties meet, that little small community. Maxine Carroll, an 80-year-old woman, and her nephew, 50-year-old Brian Stevens, found dead, shot. No, what's going on? But it's a murder investigation going on by Winston County Sheriff Rick Harris and those folks. Also, this news in the Coleman Times this morning, the county commission has abated, in other words, they forgives and they don't require new industries or existing industries to pay certain taxes. The industry pays school tax, but the tax abatement is good for Mach 3 expansion. This is a tax abatement for a new facility, an industrial machine shop in the Battleground area. And that's typical. You know, you want to encourage industry to come to Coleman County. You want to help them, and by relieving them of this responsibility for these certain taxes for an X number of years, that does it. It's not always, but the problem with this thing is that some industries have taken it for granted. I discovered that in 1997. There was an industry in town that wanted a tax abatement. They were going to expand. So I thought, well, before I do one of these tax abatements as a chairman, I want to go out and look at the thing, see how they work, how it works. Well, along with Commissioner Dillashaw, we rode out to this industry. No sooner had we gotten through the door than the plant manager started raising Cain about the highway outside the business. Now, mind you, the county had built the highway to the business, right? So he was giving us a hard time about it. And I said, look, we just came out here to, I'm sorry about that, we'll see what we can do, but I'd like to see your business. He says, John, take them on out. Well, boy, I tell you what, when I got back to the commission office, I said, platoon, halt. If they're going to have that kind of an attitude, I'm not going to think twice about a tax abatement. So before our commission meeting that night, there were some people calling to say, no, he didn't mean that. He didn't really mean that. But those people get used to that. Some of them do. And when that happens, then you've got a little tyrant like that. CBS 42 called the Social Security Administration to find out what seniors should do if they don't get their Social Security check, or if they receive less money. All they got was an answering machine. It's really not funny, really. But they're apparently, finally, the TV station got through to some official with the Social Security, and all they would say is that benefits cannot be guaranteed unless the debt ceiling is raised by October 17th. You know, I tell you what, and it's something, it's supposed to be something that you pay into so that you can get it back out of. Somebody really sold the store out from under us, didn't they? And it was more than just one person, probably more than one party for that matter. But again, it underscores how much we rely on the government to do for us, you know? I mean, yes, we paid into it. I mean, it wasn't like they're doing it for free. But the fact that they changed their method of business, that now they're threatening that, I think that's criminal in my estimation. Well, while the government remains shut down, rhetoric is catching fire, and it's, according to WHNT television in Hanceville, they feel it's their responsibility to explain it. So they have a way of talking to their congressman up there. I don't know. When's the last time I heard from Robert Adderholt or Mr. Shelby to ask them about this situation? I mean, when's the last time the Coleman Times got a comment from Robert Adderholt or anyone regarding this government shutdown? In Hanceville, they take their news job seriously. So they call Mo Brooks. Now, if you know Mo Brooks, get ready for any and everything. Apparently, Mo Brooks made a statement that a government shutdown has an adverse effect on our economy, although we've had, through the 1970s and 1990s, we've had 17 government shutdowns. This is Mo Brooks talking. He says, and as you know, we've had a thriving economy in the 80s and the 90s. They asked some political pundit, professor from up there, what does that mean? Is that true? Well, yes, we've had those shutdowns, but not for this length of time. I don't know. You know, we know we've got to do something to quit spending so much money, but this administration is just, they are doing everything they can to scare people, you know, and that's what's happening. And finally, there was an obituary this morning that Ted read to you, Lillian Burnham's obituary. Back in 1966, when it was a woman's duty to stay home and raise kids, almost, that my mother found out that after Daddy's heart attack, she had to start in the workplace. She became a lunchroom worker at West Point. This Lillian Burnham made my mother laugh every day, every day. Mama would come home and talking about something Lillian had done, Miss Burnham and such, and I was always laughing about it. So that's a voice and a face we're going to miss, Miss Burnham. Stay tuned, more today on 2 after this.
Got a safe driver headed toward the freeway. He is doing 44 in a 45. Now
in the nation, Safe just got a little more exciting. Add vanishing deductible from Nationwide Insurance and get $100 off for every year of safe driving. Just another way we put members first, because we don't have shareholders.
Bill, that's the perfect merge. That was flawless.
Nationwide is on your side.
Guten Tag.
It's Oktoberfest time in Coleman County, and that means 9 days of great food, 9 days of great music, 9 days of great fun. Events take place all over Coleman County, but the center of Oktoberfest is here at Farmers Market at Fest Hall Market Plaza. There's so much going on. Get your complete schedule of events right now at www.colemanoktoberfest.com. Print it out and make your list of events you don't want to miss. Come join us for the great food, music, and community celebration during Oktoberfest. Don't miss it.
Fire, accident, storm, they all happen in Coleman County. And for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with auto owners. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Karen. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Every Wednesday, people like to win our prizes. They like the Wednesday prizes.
They do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
We have the family barbecue package from Mad Dog Mike's famous barbecue, a pound of meat, the sides, the buns, everything, and also the pass to the Wellness and Aquatic Center, which will admit 6 people. So there you go. That's our prize for today. Let's look at our merchant ads. We'll ask you a question about one of these ads, starting with Auto Tech, where they do major engine repair, transmission, and brake repair on all vehicles, located on County Road 1354.
And Mullins Body Shop. You've counted on them for over 50 years now for auto body repair and towing, and you can continue to count on them today. Call Sunny, Stacy, Beth, or Jim at 734-1353.
Yates Chance Christian Bookstore says prices are falling. A big sidewalk sale going on right now. They have t-shirts, Bible covers, and gifts all on sale in the South Coleman Shopping Center.
Brown & Company Beverages has a taste of fall. They have seasonal beers in stock like Oktoberfest and Pumpkin, wine and beer tastings throughout the year. Go check them out on Highway 157, Brown & Company.
Rodney G's Hickory Grill, and they have college football Saturdays, everyday food specials, happy hour each and every day from 6 until 8 o'clock, located on Main Avenue Southwest.
And Deb's Bookstore, it's your hometown bookstore just down the road. Gift certificates are always available. Browsers are welcome. Used books half price off every day. New books are 20% off every single day at Deb's Bookstore.
Grand Point Pharmacy says this is American Pharmacist Month. No, you don't have to take your pharmacist to lunch. Just come by and get acquainted, and they want to talk about your medicine.
And Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center is a great place to get in shape. They have the indoor leisure pools, whirlpool spa, a variety of aerobic and cycling classes.
Baldwin Counseling Center can help you with weight loss, individual and family counseling. Help is a phone call away. Call for an appointment today. Baldwin Counseling Center. Okay, those are some of the merchant ads that are going to be real easy today. Tell us the name of the two bookstores that advertise with us. Both of the bookstores. 256-734-7399 is our phone number. We have the family barbecue pack from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue in Berlin and the day pass to the Wellness and Aquatic Center. We'll answer your phone calls right after we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, my name is Brianna Morgan. I would like to talk to you on the importance of naming a beneficiary on your IRA. This makes things a lot easier on your loved ones in the event of a tragedy. Having someone named as beneficiary eliminates any confusion on how the money is dispersed. This has been another helpful hint from Money Matters presented by Premier Bank.
Okay, we have a caller ready to go with the answer to our question. Hello, who's calling? Who's calling, please?
This is Pat from Vinemont.
Okay, name the two bookstores that advertise with us.
Deb's Bookstore and Yates Christian Bookstore.
Okay, you got both of them right. Stay on the line, please. Thanks for calling in. Deb's Bookstore and Yates Chance Christian Bookstore. Let's look at the rest of our ads right now, starting with Cotton State Barns of Coleman, where you can buy or rent or own. They're located on Highway 278, just west of the interstate. No credit check, you're automatically approved.
And there's the Busy Bee Cafe, like we were talking about earlier, in that great location in their new building. It's home to the original breaded burger, and go check out their dinner hours on Fridays and Saturdays from 2 until 9 p.m.
Earl's Body Shop voted best towing service. Local or small, local or long distance, large or small towing available. That's Earl's Body Shop.
And you can be fit. Go down right next to Renard's Gallery at 314 First Avenue, and it is a new fitness facility open, just $50 a month and no contract. It's month to month.
Tires for Less is more than just tires. They do oil changes, replace shocks and brakes, minor engine repair. That's Tires for Less.
And Mr. Hicks Menswear is Reader's Choice Award winner for men's clothing. He does have right now suits made to your measurements, and that is an awesome thing right here in Coleman. Mr. Hicks Menswear.
Borden Family Pharmacy, Coleman's leader in adult immunizations for shingles, pneumonia, and whooping cough, as well as flu shots and flu mist. No appointment necessary. Just stop by the store.
And diamonds are for all occasions, guys. And what a great way to woo your sweetheart. And go check out Doug Doggett Jewelers, and he'll help you pick out the best diamond.
Pumpkin Pie Blizzard is back at Dairy Queen all through the month of October, and Dairy Queen is the home of the $5 lunch.
There's Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. They have the new football tailgate packs for just $50. It does include a pack of ribs and a pound of pulled pork and sauce and baked beans, a potato salad, and the works.
Those are the merchant ads. We don't have any birthdays to tell you about for today. We'll do our prize drawing for the birthdays on Friday. Coming up next, we'll talk to the Burgermeister, Marcia Norris.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Guten Tag.
It's Oktoberfest time in Coleman County, and that means 9 days of great food, 9 days of great music, 9 days of great fun. Events take place all over Coleman County, but the center of Oktoberfest is here at Farmers Market at Fest Hall Market Plot. There's so much going on. Get your complete schedule of events right now at www.colemanoktoberfest.com. Print it out and make your list of events you don't want to miss. Come join us for the great food, music, and community celebration during Oktoberfest. Don't miss it.
Welcome back to Today on 2. Marcia Norris is the Burgermeister, a very well-deserved honor. Marcia, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I know you're having a ball this week.
I am.
Tell us, first of all, how you've been involved with Oktoberfest in previous years.
Actually, I've done the security over the event for the last several years. They're in the morning, last one to leave at night.
Yes, because we do need to point out that you are a police officer in the real world. But tell us a little bit about your roots, about your German roots.
My great-grandfather, Michal, came over here from Germany. There's a little town in Germany, and I don't remember the name of it. But I have a trunk at my house that supposedly he brought with him.
Oh, okay. Okay. So then it just kind of went from there, right?
Yes.
I mean, just the
I have
tree,
a cousin that
the tree grows.
did all of the genealogy.
Okay. Okay.
And I got my information through him.
Okay, well, very good. So being a police officer, you have been there, you said, seeing the different events. Do you think it's better now than it used to be? Or, you know, especially now that we've involved the alcohol. I know that's been a big issue. Do you think that that's been a positive or a negative?
Being amongst all the people, it's definitely got to be a positive. Mm-hmm. More people are coming, more people are involved, more events coming up this year than we've ever had before.
Right.
Bigger crowds than ever before. So yes, the alcohol has added to it tremendously.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that it's been a detriment, though? I mean, are you seeing a lot of people that are out there? I mean, I know everybody worried about, oh, the alcohol, we're going to have drunks everywhere, it's going to turn us into a terrible town. Have you witnessed any of that?
Well, you know, you're always going to have some that's going to push the limit.
Right,
And we do have some that do.
Mm-hmm.
But under the fest hall, the children are still there, dancing, having a ball.
Right.
So it hasn't affected that.
Okay, good. I just kind of wanted to get that word out there because I know there's just been this big issue about the alcohol and everything and the sales and whoa, what's it going to do to our community? But I, for one, do think that it's been a positive thing.
I do too, and it still is a great family environment. Marcia and I were talking before we went on the air. When Terry Kavanaugh and the band start playing, the number of youngsters that go out and start dancing is amazing.
Right. Doing the chicken dance or doing whatever.
Yeah.
They're out there. They're dancing with each other. They're having a good time.
Well, it's amazing to me, the young people that know how to dance.
I know.
And all of us older people who never had the opportunity to learn the dances are looking at them and think, Oh, wow, isn't that great?
Yes. Well, now, as Burgermeister, how are things for you? Are you having to be your police officer during the day and Burgermeister at night, or how's that working
In
out?
the mornings, I'm kind of the police officer role in the mornings.
Okay.
Throughout the day, during the week. At nighttime, we have other officers that come.
Okay.
Because we do have the alcohol available at nighttime. So
Right, okay.
it's too much for me to focus on.
Right. And are you enjoying being the Burgermeister?
I am. Different role than I ever had before. I'm expected to go to all the dinners and visit here and visit there and dance, and I'm having a good time.
And we were wondering, have you gained any weight this week?
I'm afraid to check, so.
Good thing about these skirts is they're kind of full, so it's okay. Yeah.
I've been to 3 dinners, and I got 3 or 4 more to go to.
Yes, yeah.
Everything's been great.
Okay. Well, of course, this is something that you can always remember. This will be something
Yes.
that's just in your little memoirs that, so it's been a good event for you, a positive thing for you.
It's been wonderful. Everybody's been great to me.
And what do you think the highlight is of being Burgermeister of the Coleman?
The memories, the people you meet, the hugs, the faces that you'll remember forever. It's got to be it.
Well, we're very excited that you are the Burgermeister this year. You're doing a great job of representing us, and we're proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll be back with more right after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Our community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. Oktoberfest events for tonight. Okay, I'm getting that confused with CRMC. Terry Pine or TP Country Club is having their Oktoberfest lunch. It is $15 per person. You probably don't need a reservation, and you don't have to be a member to go do that. And from 5 to 7 tonight, Sacred Heart is having their German dinner at $10 a person. You can just stop by and take out, or you can go in and eat. And don't forget, Pilot Club is selling those pecans all month long. They have a variety of flavors, and they're pre-stirred pecans, so if you want to stock up, you sure can. Give them a call at 256-734-2831. And the Halloween fun at Steel Orchard every Friday and Saturday in October. They have a scary maze, they have a haunted building, great food, dark until 10 p.m. or is when it starts, and all event indoors come rain or shine. And if you have a community billboard you want to share with us, you can email it to channel2coleman@gmail.com. Give us a call at 256-734-7399. Fax us 256-734-7680, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman.
The weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. It'll be a beautiful sunny day today, a little breezy, high of 76. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 57. Sunny again tomorrow with a high of 79. And tomorrow we will continue talking about Oktoberfest. Who's our guest tomorrow?
Well, let's see. It just says Sacred Heart event.
They'll be talking about the school carnival on Saturday.
Okay. Okay, so.
Which is always a big, big part of Oktoberfest. Of course,
yes.
Saturday, a lot of things will be taking place.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that tomorrow. Thank you for watching today on 2.
I hope you have a great day.